Hola, my name is Ramon, cosmetic chemist, product developer, sometimes content creator. What's so funny is that one of the last videos I made, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get back in my YouTube bag. I'm gonna be more regular with YouTube content, and here we are. Part of the reason for that is the camera that I've been using. It's amazing. It's small, it's compact, it's great for like short form and long form. Then we filmed like 2 weeks worth of content on this, and then the memory card crashed, so we lost all that footage. But I have no excuse to not make more videos. So with that being said, good morning. We are here, it's morning time. I'm in my bathroom, I'm gonna be getting ready. It's kind of showcasing, I guess, the assortment of products that I have around my bathroom that I'm reaching for regularly. Part of that is like, well, I'm gonna use them. Other part of it is gonna be like, here's just what I've been sitting on, what I have. So yeah, let's go. So first things first, I'm going to wash my face real quick. Cleanser wise, I have a wide assortment of cleansers. I like to have options, depending on if it's nighttime, daytime, my skin is more oily, more dry feeling. I like variety. Like for example, right now in my sink, I have the Skin 104 cleansing oil. I like her, she's cute. I like a thicker texture though. For face cleansers, I have the Experiment Plasma Wash. Cute, I think it's actually almost very empty. She's cute, she's nourishing. This gives me a more elegant, cushiony version of the cleanser from Prequel. I have the Cherry Dub cleanser from Fenty. Love her, she's so nice. And I like the smell of it. It has that Cherry Dub like line smell. But in the morning, like I've always talked about this with cleansers, like I like to feel something, and like that sweet tart cherry smell, it just does something for me. And then I have the Avocado Ceramide cleanser from Glow Recipe. She's just a nice nourishing cleanser. These two kind of live in a similar world. This foams, I think, or lathers a little bit more, and this smells like sour apple to me, which again, I love. Today I'm going with the Cherry Dub cleanser though, just to showcase this. I did do an ad for this, full disclosure, but if you've been around the channel for a long time, A, you know I love Fenty. B, you know I've been manifesting working with Fenty, so we did that. We did that. And C, I mean, I'm being open with you. I'm telling you, I did do an ad for it. This is not an ad for it. But just to showcase how nice this cleanser really is. So the pumps are small, and I'm gonna do just one pump, so. One pump, and that's even a lot for me right now in the morning. This would be like a full pump for like end of day, not even oil cleansing, just to break everything down. So one pump, just a little bit of water, and it lathers. So nice. Because it is morning, I'm not gonna go crazy. I do a very targeted like oily spot cleanse just to give me a clean slate, so nothing crazy. Talking like 10-15 seconds. Look at that foam, look at that lather. I will say, I really do think the Cherry Dub cleanser is more for like the oily, blemish prone individual. I got the first sample of it back, I think November, December. It just launched in January officially. With as little as you use, and plus again, I like my options, I've still used quite a bit of it. I'm excited to see what this is like during the summertime, because to me, this is giving like a summertime cleanser. Next up, hydration steps. In terms of hydration, you guys know I love a toner down. It is late January, so we have options again. But before I get too dry, I'm gonna be going in with this. This is the Essence from Tatcha. If you've been on my channel for a long time, I've had mixed feelings about Tatcha. Where initially, I was very much like the lights are on but no one's home, in that the packaging is always so cute, so luxe, it's giving luxury. But then the product inside for me was like, oh, it's like very simple. But then I've kind of like changed my tune about a lot of brands actually. Just because, especially when you've been on this side of product development, marketing, formulating and all that stuff, again, people are gonna like what they're gonna like. They're gonna want specific things out of products. And if people can afford the Tatcha, they're gonna want the Tatcha. And one thing I will say is they get the sensory down, like the water cream. It feels so nice, and it's a simple formulation, but it feels nice. It feels like you're having a very nice luxury experience. And that's what matters. My opinion, not so much. But you as a consumer, what is it you like to use and what do you get out of using a product? What I will concede though is, I believe this is based around sake, and I like a lot of sake. I love fermented based products. And this really does give that smell and that vibe. What's so funny is, I mean, this hydrates, it feels fine. It does what it needs to do. I feel like I burned through this really quick. I'm halfway through it now. In the grand scheme of Tatcha products, this is not one of my favorites. It's not a bad product. I just think that it's so funny is I love the SK2 Essence, which is more expensive, and I would rather reach for that. I feel like when I use that regularly, my skin, it just shows. My skin just, it shows. But she's cute. Something else I'm really burning through right now is the Laneige Cream Skin Gold Standard, Old Fave, a staple. And especially if something's in a mist packaging, I'm very liberal with it. I approach this in an out the shower mist. Serum, mist. Treatment product, mist. Moisturizer. So I'm very actually surprised I burned through this in like a couple months. Other toner things, this is one I'm very excited about. This is the Sudden Park Beauty Water. If you've been around beauty or been into beauty for a long time, I'm talking like the last 10 years, this was in Sephora at one point, like 2016 timeframe, 2017 timeframe, when K-beauty was first on the come up and Sephora was really getting in that Korean skincare bag. I used to use this on clients all the time. This is just a really thin, watery toner. But this really was a toner at that time when like multifunctional toners were the thing. So this could like tone your skin, it could like cleanse your skin, it could prep your skin and help remove makeup. And for me, it was just, it smelled delicious. It's very essential oily, I will concede that, but very like citrusy essential oil. It was super lightweight, super nice. But I just remember like a lot of clients being like, do not put that on my skin. I'm very sensitive to fragrance. And then last thing to highlight, oh, a couple more things. I have this here from Prequel. This is their multi-acid milk peel AHA exfoliating solution. So the deal around this is that it basically has like every exfoliant possible. Glycolic, phytic, malic, mandelic, lactic acids, plus enzymes and squalane. Fundamentally, is this a gentle formulation? I think it's fairly gentle. 15% glycolic, so basically it's a 15%, it's 15% glycolic acid specifically, and then the rest of the complex of acids. This feels really plush. I actually use this more on my body than my face, and it has such a nice, cushiony, velvety feel. If you've ever used an Naturium retinol body cream, this has such a nice, like soft, silky feel afterwards. I get a similar vibe from the multi-acid toner, so I love using it on my body underneath my body moisturizers. So she's cute. I've used it on my face a few times, but I prefer different acids for my face. I don't have dry skin on my face, so this is quite milky, and that's why I think on my body it's better. On my face, I prefer more like a watery consistency. On a similar note, I have two TIRTIR options. I have the Milk Skin Toner Light and the regular Milk Skin Toner Light. For the face, she's very cute. She's very lightweight. It's giving just like a watery toner with a little bit more. The regular Milk Skin Toner is actually milky, and this, again, more for body. Treatment, it's AM, so we're keeping it very simple, very low key. I actually would never do that many steps of hydrators in the morning. I'm still going through my assortment of, I'm really focusing on blemish prone skin. Last week, I don't know what happened, I melted everything off. I woke up one morning and like all of this part of my face was just like peeling off, which is crazy because I'm not doing my actives like that. So I had to take a break for a minute, and I'm just now slowly trying to get back into things. But I'm still on my Azelaic acid kick. Supra-fade by HUE, doing a lot for me. Paula's Choice Azelaic acid booster. I'm almost out of this again. It's like the second or third empty of the last like even 12 months, like 6 or 9 months. This Azelaic acid plus salicylic acid. If I want to separate the acid, actually no. How I do it is, this is if I want a matte finish for the day, like matte natural finish. If I want a more glowy finish, I'll take a combo of these two, or just probably this one. This is from Dermwel, it's a daily dose. I've talked about this. This is just a really nice everyday everything serum. So it has salicylic acid plus a bunch of antioxidants and stuff in it, but it has more of a glowy finish, just to show you. So it's a really nice gel texture. But then so before, it gives a nice like hydrating serum feel, but it has more of a glowy finish, a glowy hydrating finish. So you know how I like an all-in-one. I want an active, I want some antioxidants, I want hydration. This gives me that. I also think it is a very gentle formulation. I don't get any irritation when I use it, but it's really nice, and it kind of gives me the all-in-one package, which I really love. Aside from that, serum-wise for the morning, I'm keeping things very simple. I use those three pretty much exclusively. I might throw in the buffer jelly from Experiment, just because, especially on the eye area, I talk about I have oily skin, but I have very dry under eyes, and so layering this, letting it sit and cook before I put my sunscreen on, my concealer just looks better throughout the day, and it doesn't get creasy, and it just, my under eyes look more like smooth, plump, nice. Yeah, daytime for me has been very simple, very, very, very low key, just because fundamentally, I think serum wise, not a lot's happening. Not a lot's coming out where I'm like, wow, I need that, need to try that. At least for daytime. Nighttime, different story. The theme right now is really like peptides and growth factors, which for cosmetic chemists, it's a little bit of a, knowing the data on peptides and all those things, it's interesting now to see like some of these brands are coming out with really promising clinicals. And it's like, okay. Some of those brands got those peptides on lock now, and the before and afters are actually very, very convincing. So nighttime's a very different story. But if you're on the channel for a lot, you know I don't do moisturizer a lot in the morning. I might target stuff around the under eyes. This again, drier under eyes. So next up is sunscreen. And sunscreen has been obviously where I'm having a lot of fun. For example, obviously, let me know in the comment section if you want specific sunscreen reviews. This is a new drop from Nivea. I'm not wearing this today, but just wanted to show you guys. I'll be reviewing this on the channel very soon. We'll have a review sooner on my Instagram and TikTok. Go follow me there. This is a 2-in-1 primer daily UV serum. It is SPF 50+, PA4+. This This is in the Nivea scheme of sunscreens, I think one of the best drops they've ever had. I bought this myself, not sponsored. This is oily skin friendly. This has alcohol in it, so if you are sensitive to alcohol, just note that we love alcohol on this channel. But it is a super lightweight gel texture and it just melts into the skin, sets down super quick. So basically it's a very like non-existent layer on the skin, which is why I think it works well for priming under makeup. Some other things, I have this from Boots. This is the Boots brand sunscreen. This is the Daily Facial Moisturizing Lotion SPF 50, or SPF Plus. This is SPF 50. And just to show y'all, they actually have 3 in this line. So hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and then niacinamide. This is a lotion, like a nice, like a milky lotion texture. It sets down really nice if you have nothing underneath it to a natural finish. These two are shiny. This one, I like to wear it because it gives me like a very glass skin glow, but again, it is shiny. This verges on feeling heavy on the skin. The hyaluronic acid one, it feels like a cream and I look glowy, but it's not greasy, but this feels like a very traditional sunscreen. So do with that what you will. If you're oily skin, the niacinamide is one I do recommend. This one's nice, the vitamin C one, but there's not enough vitamin C in there, in my opinion, to really say like it's a vitamin C sunscreen. I have a bunch more, you can't see it on camera, that's good, but I have 2 whole buckets of sunscreens down there. One of them is a full Yes Style haul I did, which I'll make that a separate video, like my full sunscreen Yes Style haul, just because I wanted to restock on some stuff, but some new launches came out and I'd seen people talk about some sunscreens I really wanted to try. So stay tuned for that video. A couple I have here just to show you, for example. This one from Mamonde. It's an Azelaic cream sunscreen. I love Azelaic by Azelaic. It's very soothing and I saw this. This is a really nice sunscreen. This is a really nice, I think, for all year round, like normal skin type sunscreen. This is only 35 ml though, and that is knocking it a few points in my book because while it is a nice texture and finish, it's like nothing in here. And this one I saw Odio Manod talk about, this CMP Lab line. This specifically is the After Ray Cooling Sun. Really nice texture, really nice finish. I just hate the packaging. Fuller reviews will be up soon. But today, we're doing a first impression together because I saw this sunscreen, I really wanted to try it out. This is from Dr. Circle. It's their Sika Region Waterproof Sun. This is waterproof, a Korean waterproof sunscreen. And I'm really excited to try it, but my one concern, and we're gonna find out together, is that it's probably gonna be very glowy, very greasy. This brand's making note that. Take the little aluminum off of there. Looking at the inky, there is no mineral filters in here. Oh, it looks thick already. There's a whiteness to it still. Oh, that works in. It's getting natural. Okay. Oh, and then this is like a pretty big bottle. This is 100 ml, so I forget the price point. I'll have it on screen for what I paid for it. Might have been on sale on Yes Style. My hand is giving glowy. Let's go in together. Okay, this is the before. And this is an international formulation. It's not US compliant. The first few things on the inky were Evenol A+, Evenol T150. I think I saw Tina Sorb S on the inky. While this sets down, we'll look at the inky together. Also, no, it does say waterproof on the packaging. Sunscreens aren't waterproof like that. Regulation-wise, I forget what that stands for them, but like most international markets will never say waterproof because they understand sunscreen's not waterproof. The film or protection will break down. See how it looks like white blue? Like wondering why. I mean, granted, my eyes are bionic. I rarely get sunscreen sting, but they're not stinging right now, and I'm like really working it in my eye area. It's collecting in the beard, but we'll see if it sets down. I don't think I saw Tina Sorb M in there. Well, I said there's no mineral filters. If you're new to the channel or are not aware, there are chemical filters that are not soluble. They're these insoluble particles that basically stay solid particles just suspended through the formulation. They are organic by structure, which is what chemical sunscreens are, and that just means they have carbon in their structure. Mineral filters are inorganic because they don't have carbon. But Tina Sorb M is one of those examples. It's a chemical sunscreen, but it's an insoluble filter. It can leave a white cast, and I've seen stuff sticking in my beard. Okay, finish. It's not greasy, but it is moisturizing. It's definitely collecting up in like the periphery of my facial hair and my mustache. It's glowy, but not greasy. It feels creamy though, I will say that. I probably did a little bit too much actually, if I'm gonna be honest. It's like making my hair stick up. Let's look at the packaging. So yeah, Sika Region Waterproof Sun, SPF 50 plus PA4 plus, UV protection, waterproof with baby. They really specify this is like great for kids, like safe for kids, for face and body. And whenever I see something for baby, I always just know it's gonna be like rich. Formulation wise, yeah, UNLT 150, polymethylsilsesquiloxane. That's a white powder. It's not a filter, it's a mattifier mostly, or like a rheology modifier, sensory modifier. It's really high up on the ingredients list. Oh no, MBBT. This does have Tinosorb M in there, which one of the trade names is MBBT, which means methylene bis benzo triazolyl tetramethylbutylphenol. That is Tinosorb M, the insoluble filter. All that to say, if you got deep skin, this most likely will leave a white cast on you. So probably look really nice under foundation, I'm not gonna lie to you, but definitely that facial hair and deep skin part, do note that. And then I'm gonna be doing some other stuff, so I'm not gonna like fully do my hair, but I'm just gonna prep it. This is from Got To Be. It is the Get Curls, Define and Protect Curl Spray. I have very wavy hair when it chooses to cooperate. So I saw this and I wanted to try it out just because it's not giving leave-in conditioner spray, and actually it's specified it's more for like wavy hair. But the formulation for this isn't based around very emollient things right off the bat, just because it's water-based and there's a lot more like humectants in it. There are oils, but it's not giving like focus solely on conditioning. It's a really lightweight mist, really lightweight texture, which tells me my hair won't like feel really greasy or like get too heavy. And it smells like vanilla. You can see like the minute I comb it through, waves kick in. But it smells like vanilla, which I really like. We had another spray that we bought just to try out because we were traveling. I got this at Boots, by the way, while I was in the UK. We bought another spray because we needed like travel hair stuff. And that one smelled like Bath & Body Works. It was a very polarizing smell. But it smells like nice, but lightly sweet, which is nice because like most of my fragrances are already vanilla anyway, so it just pairs really well. But that was a little mini guided tour through what's currently on my bathroom counter, things I'm currently reaching for. I do have actually a lot of body care stuff here. Body care has been a big focus of mine recently. But let me know if you want more of a tour of that. I can do a whole separate video on what I use for what and why. A lot of Vaseline. And let me know in the comment section if there's anything you specifically want more of an in-depth review on, any other themes you want me to focus on for these Get Ready With Me's. And again, I'll be having a lot more content, I promise. A lot more content on especially like product recommendations, Korean skincare, more lab content is to come. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and beauty related content on this channel. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys.